व्रज जन रंजन यशोदा यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna. We'll welcome Prabhuji. You all have from last few days introduction of Prabhuji. A lot introduce much. Actually, we'll welcome Prabhuji by taking shelter of the holy name and let us have holy name three times.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamutiraye
Tato Jayamutiraye.
He Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu
Deenabandhu Jagatpate
Deenabandhu Jagatpate
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Gopesha Gopika Kanta
Radha Kanta Namostute
Radha Kanta Namostute
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi
Kancana Gaurangi
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Vrishabhanusute Devi
Pranamami Haripriye
Pranamami Haripriye.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nitya-dāsa
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. No place to sit, Prabhu?
Inside.
Yeah. But you can hear?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's really working.
Yes, it's working.
It's working?
Inside.
Anybody is there inside?
Yes.
They are hearing? Able to hear? Hare Krishna. Yeah. Hare. You can hear?
Yes.
You can hear? So what is 15 multiplied by 16? Mhm. You didn't hear. Yeah, maybe we can move this. Can move it. Yeah. So maybe some more people can come here. Then also maybe you can keep here. Yeah. Yes. You should rent a big house, Prabhu. You'll make a big house? Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe others can sit here. Hare Krishna. Hare. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Can you hear? Okay. Okay. Asimanda Prabhu. What is the capital of Czechoslovakia?
Prague.
Huh? Yeah, Hare Krishna. So, first of all, my humble pranams to all the assembled devotees. And today is this is our last session during this season, during this trip. So I thank all the devotees so much for organizing the programs and attending the programs, asking questions, having discussion, etc. So the real fruit of the session will happen only when you put all these topics in practice. If we don't practice this, then there is no use of the session. Then it will be like teaching a parrot. One day, a sadhu was walking through a jungle and he saw a hunter catching a parrot. The sadhu felt very bad. The parrot, now any moment this man will kill the parrot. So the sadhu went and asked the hunter, will you give me the parrot? So the hunter said, whoever pays money, I will give. So sadhu paid him money and took the parrot and went home and taught the parrot, hunters will come. They will cast the net. They will sprinkle grains, but don't go and eat it. So he taught the parrot in the form of a song. That's a very famous song in our place in Kerala. They do, like any Malayalis here? How many Malayalis? Okay. So the hunter taught the whole thing in the form of a song. It goes like, Katalamberum Valavirikum. It's like a song, The hunter will come, he will spread his net, then he will, sprinkle grains. Oh, parrot, don't go and eat it. Okay. After some time, the parrot learned the song. And the parrot, whenever sees a hunter will come, he will spread his net. The hunter got shocked. Array, parrot knew everything. Not only one parrot, this parrot went and taught other parrots also. So the moment hunter comes, all the parrot will unanimously sing. Hunter came, he will spread their net. Then hunter thought, what it is now? What will I do now? Anyway, I'll do my job and see. So hunter came, the parrots were singing. He spread his net, the parrots were singing. Then he, threw the grains, parrot were singing. Then finally all the parrot came and sat in the net. So there is no use in teaching a parrot. Parrot doesn't take the thing to the consciousness. It will simply repeat. But parrot doesn't realize what it is repeating. So devotees have to take these discussions seriously. Otherwise, there is no use. Right? Like back in India, people go to temple, people read Bhagavad Gita. They do it ceremoniously. They don't do it seriously. Meter, they chant Bhagavatam, they chant the shloka, that shloka. But unless you understand the meaning of the shlokas and implement those shlokas, then there is no use. Yes or no? Yeah. See, for example, we all know in Goloka Vrindavan there is Radharani and Krishna. We all know, right? But in the entire scriptures, nowhere it is mentioned about Radharani. Radharani's name is not there in Bhagavatam. Radharani's name is not there in Bhagavad Gita. In many, 99% of the scriptures doesn't have whose name? Radharani's name. Can you tell me one ancient temple of Radharani? Like you have Tirupati Balaji, Nathadwar, Srinathji, Nathadwar, Himalayas, Dwarkadish in Dwarka. There are many ancient temples. Can you tell me one Radharani's ancient temple? Silence. One temple of Radharani, ancient temple of Radharani.
Only Varsana it is coming in your mind.
Yeah.
Yes, Ravana.
Yeah, those are all only after Goswamis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers, Goswamis, they went and installed. I'm talking about ancient temples like Badrinath, Dwarkadish, Tirupati Balaji, Jagannath Puri, like that, one ancient temple of Radharani. No? There is no ancient temple of Radharani. Radharani's name is not there in Vedas. Radharani doesn't have mantra also. Like in all the temples, when the pujari is doing puja, he will have secret mantras. You know, like Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. They will have some mantras for this thing. Radharani doesn't have mantra also. Radharani's name is not there in scripture. Radharani doesn't have temple. Radharani doesn't have mantra. Then from where people got the information of Radharani? From where?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. Just because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Shad Goswami followers, we came to know about Radharani. Otherwise, nobody will know about Radharani. So, Bhagwan ne kya kiya? 50% gyan he kept in the books and 50% knowledge he kept in Acharya's heart. 50% is in books and 50% is in Acharya's heart. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. It's there in their heart. So, if you don't know to take it out of their heart, from Acharya's heart, we will be missing it. So, how to get that knowledge from Acharya's heart? How to get it from Acharya? Yeah, simply serve them. Please them. So, in Kali Yuga, worshipping Krishna is 50%, worshipping Acharyas are 50%. If you don't worship Acharya, you will not get the knowledge. There is nothing about Radharani. There is so many things are hidden. There is one famous book which Prabhupada referred in once or twice only, not much. That book, that's famous in South India, it is called Narayaniyam. Heard this name? Yeah, Narayani. You're from where, Mataji? You have heard Narayaniyam. Okay. Yeah, yes. You have heard? Not much. Huh? Not much. Anybody else, apart from Malayalis, anybody had heard Narayaniyam? Not much. You have heard? You're from where? Andhra. Huh? So, very famous Acharya. His name was Narayan Bhattathripad, like Narayan Bhatt, whatever. So, he was writing this book. So, when he wrote this book, he was writing Damodar Leela. You all know Damodar Leela, right? Yashoda Maya was giving milk to Krishna. Suddenly, milk from the stove, it jumped and committed suicide. That milk was feeling bad. I am waiting. That milk is from a special cow called Pushpagandha, Padmagandha, very special. So that milk is waiting. Oh, I am going in the service of the Supreme Lord. Suddenly Yashoda Mata is feeding milk to Krishna. So that milk thought, I will not be used, and it jumped inside the fire and committed suicide. Devotees will think, how can milk and all thing? It is true. In spiritual world, every object is full of Chit Chetana. Sat, Chit, Ananda. These are all dead matter. These things doesn't have life. These are all dead matter, right? But in spiritual world, everything is Chetana, living entity. So Yashoda Maya will play with Krishna. Rice will be boiling in the stove. Maya will ask, "Oh, my dear rice, have you cooked? Are you ready?" The rice will say, "I have cooked. I am ready for service." Right? Came late, Mataji.
One more big anda is coming, Prabhuji.
Another anda is coming, but you should bring your father. Hmm? Anda has legs.
Prabhuji is coming. Sudden Prabhuji is coming.
So where did I stop?
Spiritual world, the living entity.
Yeah. Everything is Chetana. So Yashoda Maya will ask, "Rice, have you cooked?" And the rice will say, "Yes, yes." Or the rice will say, "Little more time." Everything is alive. So there, when a devotee goes and he feels like singing kirtan, he can turn into kartal or he can turn into mridanga. Everything is Chetana there, right? So what happened? This great Acharya, he is writing this book, and while writing, he wrote in Damodar Leela, Krishna, Yashoda Maya was feeding Krishna, and when suddenly the milk jumped from the stove to fire, into the fire, Yashoda Maya dropped baby Krishna and went and attended the milk. Did Krishna like that? No. So he took a stone and started breaking the pots. Right? When this Acharya was writing Narayaniyam, he wrote, Acharya broke the pot with a flute. Krishna broke the pot with flute. Then evening he went and referred Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, what it is written, Krishna broke the pot with stone. But he has written Krishna broke the pot with flute. So he felt bad. How can I write something which Vyasadeva has not mentioned? That is not correct. I should simply follow the footsteps of Vyasadeva. So what this Acharya did, he struck and rewrote. What? He struck flute and he wrote stone. Krishnaji standing inside the temple, he is telling, Acharya, you go on writing. One day I will break with flute, another day I will break with stone. No problem, you write. See, Krishna reveals 50% Gyan through Acharyas and 50% in books. Very important. I will tell you an example. How Krishna is doing that. You have Srimad Bhagavatam first canto here. So you don't have Bhagavatam. എപ്പോ വരും? അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ വായിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? Okay, can you open the shloka in the phone? Prayena alpaisha sabya kalavasmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyahi. Okay, very good. Which shloka it is? You know the number? 1110. Okay. Can you open in your phone or something? Shloka 1110. Prayena alpaisha sabya kalavasmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyahi upadritaha. Okay. Can someone read the translation loudly so that everybody can hear? Translation.
O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men almost always have but a short lease. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above all, always disturbed.
So this shloka, Vyasadeva is talking about us. First, what is that? Short-lived. In Kali Yuga, we are supposed to live for 100 years. What is the average Indian's lifetime now? 65 only? I thought 72. Mataji is reduced another 4-5. Average lifespan is 77. Yeah, 70, 72, I think so. I'm not sure. But earlier days, at least some 30, 40 years back, people were happily living 9500. How many of your grandparents lived 90? Right? All of our grandparents lived 90, 95 and all like that. And they were healthy. At the age of 90, they will wash their clothes. They will take care of themselves. My grandmother used to pluck jackfruit from the tree. 90, you know. But in Kali Yuga, by 40, 50, people have backache, knee pain, joint pain, all sorts of pain. So, prayena alpayusha sabhya. As Kali Yuga progresses, the lifespan will even decrease, and Kali Santarna Upanishad says the maximum lifespan will be 30 years. As Kali Yuga keep progressing, maximum lifespan of a human being will be 30 years. We also hear those things now. Nowadays, children, girls get matured so, early, right? 4th, 3rd standard, 5th, yes or no? In those days, 20 years back, it was not like that, right? Yeah, people were up to 10th, 15, 14, that's the time, you know. Everything is like happening so fast. Everything is like happening. So, Kali Santarna Upanishad says, people will all die by the age of 30. That's all. By 10, 12, get married, 13, 14, have children, 15, 16, 5 to 17, divorce, 20, die. Over. Pura life. True. Because Kali Yuga, 60, 50% of the marriage breaks. Yes or no? No. Does it break or not? Quite common. There was somebody sent me a joke in the phone, an advertisement for a wedding hall. That's an advertisement. So the wedding hall advertisement says, if you book our hall for marriage, we will facilitate your divorce for free. You book our hall, because that has happened like that. More than 50% of the marriage all breaks. Hare Krishna. Anda first, Prabhuji last. Okay. So first point is prayena alpayusha sabhya. Kalau asmin yuge jana. In Kali Yuga, people will be short-lived. Then what are the qualities given for Kali Yuga? Mandha, sumanda mathayo, manda bhagyaha, upadritaha. What does this manda means? Yeah, exact meaning is given in English. Manda means lazy. Sumanda matayo, misguided. Manda bhagya, unlucky. Upadrutaha. So you all agree Kali Yuga people are like this? Lazy, misguided, then unfortunate, then disturbed, right? See, externally when you read the shloka, this is the meaning. Have you got the meaning? In Kali Yuga, people are short-lived, they're lazy, they're misguided, they're disturbed, they're unfortunate. Right? But Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur gives a different explanation for the shloka. That's why I'm saying, what you read from scriptures are 50%. When you approach the spiritual master, they will take another meaning from the scriptures, which is very important for our growth. That is why without Acharya Sambandha, we will never understand scriptures. Imagine, back in India also we have seen Bhagavad Gita. You might have read Bhagavad Gita also. But after coming to satsang, when you hear the explanation from the devotees, when you put it in practice, the whole understanding of Bhagavad Gita is different. Yes or no? How many of you have enrolled or studied Bhakti Shastri? Right. While studying Bhakti Shastri, have you ever felt, oh, this is what, okay, I never knew about it. Oh, this shloka means this. Have you discovered or not? Yeah. Otherwise, we will be reading in one direction, right? And we will think, I know everything, I have learned. But in Acharya's heart, Krishna had kept secrets. He did not give. For public, he gave Bhagavad Gita. And if somebody becomes very devoted, the secret inner meanings are hidden in Acharya's heart. If the Acharyas did never reveal, we wouldn't be knowing about Radharani at all. Nobody would have known about Radharani. We wouldn't have been informed about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How many of you have heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before coming to ISKCON? You have heard, Mataji heard. Okay. Acha. Others have heard? No? Many of us came to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even after coming, we had a doubt. Is it really Krishna or these Hare Krishna people are saying so? We had all kinds of doubt, right? So, half of the knowledge, the important truths, it's all kept in Acharya's heart. Serving Acharyas are very, very important. Now, let us take the shloka and what exactly the secret meaning, So, first line says, what does the first line say? Prayena alpaisha sabhya kalau asmin yuge janaha. First of all, Kali Yuga people are so short-lived. In the short span, what can we achieve? Compared to people they lived 1,000 years, 10,000 years and 1 lakh years. Previous one was Dwa. Dwa mane double, right? Add 1 0, 100 became 1,000. And Treta Yuga, Tre mane triple, 10,000 years. And before that, Satya Yuga, 1 lakh year. 1 lakh year. Aram se chai you can drink for 10 years. So much of time. They go and sit in the jungle for 10,000 years. Like that. How many of you genuinely feel, Hare 2025 New Year has celebrated, chalo 2026 aage. So fast. Have you felt that or not? Time goes so fast. By the night you go and hit, acha, let me take a peaceful 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock alarm. Oh my God, it's already early morning. And many people cheating themselves. They have turned the wall clock in their house, kept 15 minutes, 10 minutes extra. How many Mahatmas have done? Yeah. They have put, 15 minutes extra. As though by doing that, everything will become fast or something, The head of the family knows that is 15 minutes fast. Wife also is aware of that 15. She only did that. Children also know. Even the dog in the house knows that is 15 minutes fast. And put the wrong time. And we keep running. It is Maya. Means, in those days, this Dobhi, he will pile up all the dirty clothes on the donkey. How much ever he beats, the donkey will not move. So he will play a trick. What he will do? He will tie a stick on the clothes. He will tie a stick, and in front of the stick he will tie grass. Grass is hanging. The donkey will see grass. It will think, I am going to eat it. Bak, 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 it will go front. What will happen? The stick will also go. The grass will also go. The donkey will never get the grass, but the donkey will reach the destination. In the same way, Maya is telling so many things. If you study well, you will be joyful, happiest person in the life. Once you study, Maya will say, get the best job in Kuwait, you will be the happiest person. Right? And you come to Kuwait, then Maya will say, get married, life is going to be colorful. Then what? You have children, life will be successful. Right? Is it all true? Is it all true? By the time we realize it was not really true, we became 70-year-old. Can we go back and do something? No. And here we live in tiny house. Back at home in the village, we have built a duplex house, 2 floor, 3 floor, and one servant and his wife servant maid is living there. They clean the rooms, keep the rooms good in AC, everything like that. Who is really enjoying the house? The servant is enjoying. We are living in tiny house here, but I am feeling I am have, and I go in vacation 15 days. The moment I land there, servants say, Prabhuji, that geyser doesn't work, this doesn't. I run around, repair everything. 15 days got over, I come back again. By the time I retire and go, my joint pain, I can never climb my own first floor. So who is the real owner of the house? That person who is living. We work hard and send money there, right? Pura Maya, right? By the time we realize it's already 70, 80. What to do now? So like the donkey, the dhobi is making the donkey move. We're working, studying what? As? So many nurses. But she doesn't have white clothes. Huh?
In the mother hospital, they are having their own code.
Acha, brown. Acha, different colors. Here, doctor also white coat, saloon barber also white clothes, all white only. Yeah, so where did I stop? Yeah. So, on Kali Yuga is short-lived also. Prayena alpaisha sabhya. Prayena alpaisha sabhya kalavasmin yuge janaha. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, even if somebody is luckily having a long span of life, but manda means what? What is the use? Right? See how he is connecting the words. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives an entirely different explanation. If somebody is living, luckily, is living for a good number of years, but if he is lazy, what is the use? You know, you come to Kerala, I will show you 90% of them are lazy only. You know, many of them. They go outside Kerala, they work 24 hours a day. Back in Kerala, many of us are like lazy. So somebody fortunately has got a longer span of life, but he's lazy. What is the use? Prabhuji, please chant. From next month, I will chant properly. Or from this thing, I will do that. You know, mind gives so much of a lazy, no use. Then, if at all he is not lazy, but active. What is the next one? Sumanda Mataya. What is that? Huh? Misguided. They go and join some ashram, some faith, or they follow Sachin Tendulkar. You know, in Vapi, in Mumbai, they have temple for Sachin Tendulkar. Did I show you yesterday that bullet temple? You didn't see? Achoo, you don't get moksha. You won't get. You have not seen bullet temple. Oh, you're from where, Mataji? You should definitely see. Anybody open the phone? Google images. Bullet temple, Rajasthan. Yeah. How intelligent Rajasthanis are. On the way to Jodhpur, National Highway पे बुलेट बाइक का मंदिर है. Next time, please go and take darshan. See? So there is a whole temple for bike. Yeah, bullet bike. Morning and evening Aarati is also going on. Jai Bullet Baba, Hari Om Jai Bullet. They sing and do Aarati. And every single vehicle which passes on the highway, they stop, they do pay namaskara and they go. There are so many temples like this in India. You know, there are so many temples. Type rat temple, Uttar Pradesh. There is one temple for rat. RAT. mouse. There is one big temple for rat. One devotee tricked me and took me over there. He said, you will be interested. I thought something great. Then I walked. The more you reach that place, it stings. It stings so dirty like a toilet. Then I said, what? No, you said you just come see. He took me inside a stone temple, nice architecture. Stepped in, hundreds of rats running left, right, center in near Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. Hundreds of rats running left, right, center. You got it? Yes, 25. But I saw only 300, 400. Must be there. 25,000 rats. It stings. Exactly 12 baje afternoon, the pujari comes with a big plate of milk. That's a puja. And they keep the hundreds of rats. They come and jump and drink the milk. The funniest thing is, after that, he takes and gives us prasad to everybody. How many of you want to have darshan? You see? What and all. See, people are active but not guided properly. And if you go and speak bad now, like we are smiling, we are feeling bad, you go and do this, they get very offended. They say this is Vahana of that person, this person, some story, Puranic stories and all, they get connected to. Unfortunate. There is one more thing. Whiskey Devi temple. Devi Mata drinks whiskey. Yeah, not joke. It's all. You want to go? Whiskey, I don't know. The Devi is called Whiskey Devi. You can just check. You will get all the address, detail, everything. Same. They're offering whiskey to Durga Ma. She drinks half and gives back half. So if you go in front of this temple, there will be, in regular temple, you will see, puja plate and stalls to sell flowers and all, no? In this particular temple, if you go back, you will see. Every shop, there will be puja plate mein whiskey bottle. See? I'm not joking. These are all real that is happening. Every puja plate, there will be flowers and along with that, one bottle of whiskey. Is mandir mein bahut bheed hai. So many people, because half bottle they will get. At house, wife will not allow to drink. Here they will go and offer half bottle and half bottle. Whiskey Devi.
In Kerala also.
Kerala also Whiskey Devi hai?
Duryodhana temple.
Duryodhana temple at least.
That's also.
They offer fish. In Kerala, there is Duryodhan Ji ka mandir. Wahan they'll offer fish.
No, whiskey only.
That is Muttappan.
That is Muttappan.
Yeah, there he Muttappannum kodukkum kallu. Yeah, see? Whiskey, huh? See, just use your intelligence. Is it all right? No? See how misguided people are. And how fortunate we are to know about all these things. So many things happens back there. And not only in India, you go across the world. On the Maundy Thursday, the day when Jesus was made to drag the cross and the next day he was crucified. The Maundy Thursday, if you go to South America, people, it all started. They also had the thorn crown in the memory of that Leela, and they were also walking up the mountain. But now it has developed to such an extent, somebody will have screwdriver, cutting player, that saw, which they know, all kinds of things on their body, locks, this, that, and they will go and worship. India maybe, in Tamil Nadu, they will hang lemon on their body with the hooks, hundreds of lemon. Krishna never said about these kind of pujas. He never said you torture yourself, torture your body, pierce your tongue, pierce your chin. The maximum tapasya Krishna had said is, on Ekadashi day, don't eat grain. That is the maximum. A real father doesn't want his son to unnecessarily suffer. A loving father will never ask for it. First of all, we don't live long. And if at all we live long, people are lazy. And if at all somebody is active, he is misguided. Right? Then what is that? If he is not misguided, what is the name? Manda Sumanda Matayo, then Mandabhagya. What is that? Mandabhagya. Huh? Unlucky. Suppose, imagine, he comes to a right track. And the Guru tells, please chant Hare Krishna and do all these things. But I don't believe. Unlucky fellow. Right? Like one day somebody asked Jesus, Jesus, you are preaching the same gospel to everyone. Why only some people follow and others don't follow? Jesus said, they are luckiest one, the chosen one. Like a farmer throwing 4 handfuls of mustard seeds in 4 different places. One bunch of mustard seed in the paddy field. Another bunch of mustard seed on the rock. Another bunch of mustard seed on the road. The mustard seed which fell in the paddy field grew nicely. The thing which fell on the rock did not grow. The thing which fell on the road grew, but people stamped and killed it. Right? In the same way, Guru is giving, Acharya, Krishna is giving instruction to the same instruction to everyone. But the fertile heart, the good-hearted person who has not committed offense, who is not lazy, and the grain sprouts. Other hearts are not lucky, they are unlucky. So first, we are lazy people. Short-lived. If at all somebody has a longer span of life, he is lazy. If someone is active, he is misguided. If he gets a right guide, still some people are unlucky. Because in my experience, I have seen hundreds of people coming to this organization, ISKCON, reading Bhagavad Gita. So many had left back also. They dropped it, discontinued and left it also. Unlucky. We have to carry this, the whole thing, the message, seriously till the end of life. Okay, the next point. If they are lucky and believe and follow it, what is the last one? Some people are unnecessarily disturbed. Everything went nicely. They went to sleep. Morning they wake up, sit in the cot like that for 30 minutes. Yeah, what happened? I don't know, my mood is not okay. I'm completely disturbed. Why? I don't know. What is troubling you? I don't know. But I'm simply disturbed. These kind of people are more in Kali Yuga. Yes or no? Sometimes some people will eat your head. You will be wondering, what is his problem? There is no problem only. Out of nothing, they will create a problem. Right? These kind of disturbed people are more in numbers in Kali Yuga. How many of you agree? It's going to increase. One guy was sitting on the terrace, aram se bindas, enjoying the breeze and, very relaxed. Some 20th floor or something on the terrace. The security came running, Harris. He came running and said, Are Prabhuji, some name, what do you say? Give me some name. What's your name? Adi, that's too long. Huh? Adi, okay. Adi Prabhuji, your son met with an accident. Come on, please come down, rush. And this man was sitting in the terrace. Suddenly he heard. He panicked. He was like, oh, what happened? What will I do now? Where, what? He couldn't think properly. He was so worried, so disturbed. He jumped from the 20th floor. And he was coming down. And suddenly he remembered, oh, I am not Adi. Adi is not my name. That message was for somebody else. Then again he is coming down. Oh, I'm not yet married. I don't have a son. That news was not for him. That message was somebody else. He jumped. People in Kali Yuga are so disturbed. They don't know what is going on. They watch the media and they see, oh, Palestine dropping bomb. He takes the phone and screams at people. What connection you have with Palestine? No. The media provokes you for nothing. This is Kali Yuga. 90% of the people are disturbed for reasons which they don't know. Just wake up in the morning and they're disturbed. Prabhuji Japa, I don't feel like chanting. Was there any problem? No problem. Everything going good? Everything is going good. But that disturbed. So what happens? They don't practice properly. This is one of the beautiful psychological shloka explained by Vyasadeva. In Kali Yuga, first of all, people don't live long. If they live long, they are lazy. If they are active, they are misguided. If they are guided properly, they are unlucky. If they are lucky to accept Krishna consciousness, they are disturbed. How many days our mind had been an obstacle in our chanting? Almost every day. Right? Suddenly we go for yatra. Suddenly we go for satsang. And in the yatra, I have seen devotees. They come to yatra and there, morning 3 o'clock, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare, full back at home, no japa. Right? Mind doesn't allow. Mind is the stubborn enemy. Bhagavatam says, your enemy is not outside, your mind is the enemy. Manaparam karanam amananti samsara chakram parivartaye. Mind is the biggest enemy. The mind will decide whether you should smile or not, be happy or not. You all like ice cream? You have ice cream today? Where is the host? No ice cream, Prabhu? Oh. You like ice cream? Which flavor? Chocolate. So imagine we all have got a cup of ice cream, and the cup is sweating. There are like drops of water around. You feel the cup, it is so chill, so cool. Take a scoop of ice cream, put in, it just slips in your throat. Right? Imagine we have a cup of ice cream and suddenly you get a message. One of your dearest person, friend, whatever, relative, brother, met with an accident. He's admitted in the hospital. Will you be able to enjoy the ice cream? No. Did the ice cream got spoiled? No. Then where did the change took place? The mind. The mind decides whether you should smile or not. That's the greatest lesson in the life of Socrates. Amazing. Socrates was a great spiritual teacher. He spoke about Atma, mind, everything, but he did not touch God because they were not aware of God. Who is God? But he was the greatest philosopher. And the king wanted to kill him. They gave him a whole, poison, the famous poison. Just by taking a sip, he will die. He held the poison. He was not scared a bit. He held the poison in hand. He said, you can kill my body, but you can never catch me. You understood? You can kill my body, or catch me. I am not under your control, and happily drank that poison. Another time it happened. It's amazing personality who has won his emotions. He has mastered his senses. He's an amazing leader. Every day he will sit with his friends and discuss philosophy like this. Are you getting bored by the session?
No.
Yeah. So he was, all Socrates' friends will be happily listening to him, asking questions, all spiritual discussions. And his wife, she got so irritated by this man. Why, every day one fool bringing another 4 fools and they all sit and discuss. Every day she will be grumbling, murmuring. One day she came with a big bucket of water. Socrates was sitting and talking with his friends. She dropped the entire water on his head. Water dripping, Socrates very calmly said, till yesterday it was thundering, today it rained. What a level of self-control he must be possessing to say that. Imagine you were sitting there. What you will do? He had the highest level of self-control. Amazing. Real spirituality is different. A man who kidnapped his wife and tortured in Ashokavana for 3-4 months, he came to the battle and Ram easily defeated him and he was standing weaponless, no weapons in his hand. Ramji smilingly said, "You look so tired, Ravana. Go and come back tomorrow." Lakshmana said, "Sarvanash, what is this? He is our enemy, Prabhu. He kidnapped Mother Sita. He tortured Mother Sita. What more you want? Just kill him off or I will do." Ram said, "Lakshmana, be calm. He's the king of Lanka. I respect his position. Ravana, you look tired. You go and come back tomorrow." Even Ravana was feeling, what a great shame for me. How will I go back to Lanka? How will I show my face? What people will think? Why don't Ram just kill me? Even he thought. What a level of compassion, self-control, magnanimity these people have. I touched by a story which happened in Orissa recently. 2 Christian nuns, you must have heard the story. They came to Orissa to preach Christianity. From Australia, 2 nuns. And our stupid Indian people, RSS people, hope it is not getting recorded. They kidnapped her, that lady, that nurse, nun, and brutally raped and left to death this nun, Then police came, arrested them, and police said, "Please file an FIR, we have to punish." She was in treatment, she was in hospital for 2 months. FIR is filed, everything, the guys, all that people were arrested, everything. Then after 2 months, she was sent back to Australia. 5-6 months, she recovered and she came back. She came back and she withdrew the case. Everybody asked, "Why did you withdraw the case?" The nun said, "Till yesterday I was reading Bible, today I got a chance to practice Bible." Anyway, the story is different. They converted the entire village into Christianity by this action. But whatever, look at the magnanimity of that lady. Practicing level. Let us leave Christianity, Hinduism, all that politics. As a person, look at the broad heart of that lady. Right? Spirituality is entirely different. That's why Krishna says, if anybody practices spirituality, I am just captured by them. I am living in the heart. They're so great personalities. So what we have got is something very serious. So what we should do, first step, japa, we should take it very seriously. Morning, because many times we know that japa is important. I have committed 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 16 rounds. But sometimes we don't give importance to it, or do it very casually, or do it unattentively. So every day, whatever number of rounds we fix, we find it. Sadhana means doing the same thing at the same time with more attention. One day I chant at 5 o'clock in the morning, another day I chant at 11 o'clock, third day I chant at night, fourth day holiday, no chanting. This will not give the desired result. Right number of rounds, every day, same time, with attentive focus. Then you see the holy name will invite Krishna within our heart. If there is a comparison between holy name and the Supreme Lord, who is more merciful? Shastra says, holy name is more merciful. When Draupadi chanted holy name, the holy name went and brought Krishna to protect. When Ajamila chanted, Krishna did not come and help. Holy name helped. Actually, there is no difference between Krishna and holy name. If at all, for the sake of understanding, if you compare, holy name is more merciful than Krishna. And Kali Yuga, holy name is the deity, Vigraha. All the other pujas you cannot do in Kali Yuga. Right? Suddenly you want to take darshan of Dwarakadesh, from Kuwait. Can you take darshan immediately? No. But if you want to chant the holy name, you can chant. Okay, you went all the way to Dwaraka. Night 2, you feel like seeing Dwarakadesh. Is it possible? No. But you can chant holy name at any time. Anytime can you do Havan? Not possible. You need to have Brahmana, this thing. But holy name can be chanted at any time. Any time, any place, anywhere, no rules, nothing. Just by saying Krishna, Krishna tongue appears in front of us on the tongue. So holy name is the greatest blessing. So we should give the most important attention for chanting the holy name. Yes or no? Yeah. So when we do that, we'll get closer to Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any question, comment? What's the time? Oh, sharp 1 o'clock. Any questions? Any comment? Asimanda Prabhu sleeping? No questions? Adiki, thank you very much.